So in today's video, I wanted to talk on fear, because I know it's a big thing that stops us from doing what we want to do or things that we like to do or whatever it may be. If there's a job opportunity, then a lot of us won't go for it because we fear that we're not qualified enough for the job. If there's a girl, a lot of us won't talk to her out of fear. Maybe let's say like a really big guy in the boxing gym wants to spar someone, you might not be so quick to raise your hand because of fear. Like, you get what I mean? It happens to all of us. But it's really just finding fearlessness that really breaks you away from the crowd and turns you into your own individual person. Now, this is something I really got put onto by 50 Cent's book, Hustle Smarter and Hustle Harder. I actually forgot what it's called, but I listen to the podcast whenever I drive around. So I've listened to it about a good 2-3 times, and one thing that really stuck with me was finding fearlessness. So in finding fearlessness, I started a YouTube channel. I'm more social when I go outside. I'm not a shy person, but I'm a very quiet person. Out of fear that I might say something that makes me look stupid. I feel like that really stopped me from just expanding my social skills. So I wanted to kill that fear. Another thing with fear is that it can really limit your abilities in terms of you may be fully competent at you may be really good at something, and let's say for example, if someone's now watching you do it, you can't do it as good as you usually do it, and that's fear right there. So I feel like nervousness and fear are linked and they're two of the same thing. So by eradicating one, you're helping eradicate the other, and vice versa. So now when it comes to being nervous and fear, you got to understand that everything is your thoughts. So if you can control your thoughts, you can control your fears and in turn affect your abilities. It's all about manifestation too, because if I believe that I can do something, I can do that. For example, well, I'm not even going to give an example because you already know what I'm trying to say. So things you can do to control your thoughts. 1, reading. Reading is a very, very good tool to control your thoughts. With reading, not only do you get more knowledge, but you get more knowledge on how to use your brain. There's some stuff in these books I've never seen or heard in a YouTube video. And a lot of the things that I say in these YouTube videos are from podcasts, from books, and things of that nature. So definitely tap into books, podcasts, and cut out the music as well, because it's not good for your brain. Tune into the podcast, tune into the books. Next, meditating. Meditation is, I think, the number one when it comes to controlling your thoughts and your fears. I say that because when you're meditating, you're closing your eyes and you're breathing and you're just clearing out your negative thoughts, and you can really dissect them all, and you can identify why you think a certain way, what fears, what past experience may trigger some fears and things like that. So I definitely recommend meditation. Go on YouTube, type in 10-minute meditation for beginners by the channel Goodful. It's a guided meditation, 10 minutes, 38 seconds, I think it is. Literally follow that step by step, once in the morning, once in the night, do it for a week, and then try it without the guided meditation and try and do it yourself. And your thoughts will be so much more positive, and you'll find that you'll see a clear difference, 110%. Another thing that will help with your thoughts is working out a little bit every day. If you're just starting out, working out would definitely be the next step. Another thing would be cold showers. Now, I know a lot of you are probably looking at me right now thinking cold showers, I don't know about that one there, but trust me, see with the cold showers, yeah, your mind becomes so clear. Especially, I say, starting the summer. If it's summertime that you're seeing this, then you already know what time it is. Turn on that shower, do what you gotta do. But honestly, cold showers, I can't even explain it. It's like you're looking at the water, and you know when your hand goes in, you're like, oh, like, you know what I mean? And you know you have to go into this and enjoy this for however long. Once you come out of that shower and you feel like you feel charged up, you're gonna feel mad energy. You're gonna feel very energized. Like, look up the benefits. It boosts your skin. It also, like, it's good for your hair. It tightens up your skin as well. Like, there's endless benefits to cold showers. But definitely when you jump out and you're feeling all energetic and all of that, like, you're going to be ready to conquer the world. Like, your fears are going to feel this big when you jump out of a cold shower. Believe me when I tell you that. If you don't believe me, go and try it, or do a cold plunge or cold shower or whatever you want to do. But exposing yourself to uncomfortable situations, period, will definitely help you control your thoughts, which will in turn help you to control your fears. Now, everyone's got fears and everyone's gonna have fears. Like, that's a non-negotiable thing. However, it's more your negative thoughts when it comes to taking risks that we consider more common fears. So now paying £500 to go learn a very high profitable skill. The reason that skill might be so high profit is because most people aren't looking to put £500 on the line to go and learn something that can make them £500 million. And that limiting belief that, maybe let me not put my money into this because I don't think I can do it, that will hold you back a lot. Those are things that you just don't want around you, especially when it comes to a relationship with your religion. A lot of people, well, I will speak for myself, like obviously with Christians, a lot of Christians may feel a way about really starting to build a close relationship with God and going to church and really just locking in and doing what they need to do out of fear that they're not good enough. Like, let me not say, I'm not speaking for all Christians, but I'm saying the Christians that I've spoken to, and I've even felt like this before, you may feel like you're not good enough to be in the house of the Lord or to go and speak with the pastor or open up your Bible or pray to God. You may feel like you're so bad that he doesn't want to speak to you or that he's angry at you or something like that. But again, that fear will cost you in the long run, because when it comes to Judgment Day and he's saying, why have we not got a relationship? You didn't know me. Then you're going to be thinking, rah, it was the fear that held me back. And fear is really from the devil too. So you playing into your fear and falling into your fear and allowing your fear to really grasp you, you're making the devil smile. Like, you're letting him do his job. Like, his job is to really make you feel like you're not good enough so you don't prosper and get better and develop. Even if maybe you might not be good enough for something. For example, like, you might actually not be qualified enough for a job. At least you still applied, because they might still look at your resume or your CV, bring you in for an interview, and then when you feel like, how should I say this? But when you realize, wow, I actually got this far to an interview, you'll feel some type of pride in yourself. Like, I actually took the risk and I took the chance, and then look how far I actually got. And that's if you don't even make the goal. There's no loss to taking a risk, because at the end of the day, you will feel inside that, wow, look what I actually did. So I actually did something different that I actually feel good about. And that is a priceless feeling, and it will make you want to go and take a risk next time, but a more calculated risk, so that when you do succeed, you're like, okay, so these small little steps actually make me comfortable being uncomfortable. For example, even being in the gym, a lot of people that are overweight may feel uncomfortable in the gym out of fear that they may be laughed at or looked at a certain way for being in the gym. Now, that fear will keep you in an uncomfortable position. But if you really conquer your fear and do what you need to do, then you'll find that you'll get rid of that fear, because not only will you be seeing results in the gym, but you'll also get some mental clarity that in the gym, no one's actually looking at me. No one actually cares about, I'm not that special, realistically. And not to mention, I really enjoy the gym. I enjoy being here. You get what I mean? I make friends in the gym. I speak to these people in the gym. I even have a personal trainer at the gym. Like, you could even meet you could meet anyone in the gym, for real. So I say, by being scared and not taking risks will hold you back 110%, because even just conquering the fear and just going somewhere, you never know who you might meet there. For real. That might be a person to put you into a job opportunity. That could be your future wife, your next best friend. It could be anybody. You get what I mean? So I guess what I want to say is, don't let fear hold you back from living the life you really deserve and the life that God wrote out for you, because the devil will use fear to block God's plan, and you can't let that happen. So whatever you do today, whatever you do tomorrow, whatever you're about to do it with confidence. You get me? And stay fearless.